YouTube, good morning. It's Sunday. I want to try to keep my tone down. My voice is a little bit on a vibrating side in the morning because that's how I sound. All right, hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. Also, there's a notification bell next to the subscribe button. Smash that chumpy too. And I'm gonna try to talk proper. If I get frustrated, because it's hard to walk on a straight line sometimes. But if I get frustrated, I'm gonna talk the way I talk. You get it? All right. So let me go through the computer. I'm on my laptop, not my desktop, and I'm looking for the file. So we're going to be doing low control arms on a Mustang. If I see the file, okay, low control arms Mustang, and this is one of that little corny ass Mustang. That John little skin, that John bony, like compared to the ones they got out now, they're like a little boy type car. But I mean, it's a V6. This is a girl's car actually. That's what I should have said, but you get my drift. But you can do this in your driveway. Make sure you got some type of help. Don't be doing jobs alone. It just when you're in the driveway, you get frustrated. You're gonna need an extra hand because parts are heavy and just uncomfortable positions, and just it makes you a whole lot easy. It makes your life a whole lot easier if you got another set of arms. I'm just saying. All right, so let's click on the file. All right, so if I can mute it, and I guess whenever it plays, now let's begin. First things first. All right, Drill Sergeant Leek, pay attention. I'm taking off there's two bolts. While I'm working off of one, you see the socket I got. I forgot the size. It's common sense. You'll figure it out. But I'm trying to take off the bolt for the steering. Two bolts for the steering rack. Got to move the steering rack out of place, and I'll tell you why in a second. But I'm heating up the bolts because the bolts are in the frame. You know what happens when bolts and subframes and stuff, it gets seized. You get what I'm saying? Write it down. Seized. All that. So I got it free after heating it up, and I'm able to break it free. And I think what I'm about to do next is go ahead and get a air ratchet with a swivel, a 3/8 swivel. I forget what size it was, 17 or 18. And I just went ahead and backed the joint out. Came out smooth. So I ran it out and I tried to get perfect lighting for y'all so y'all can see. And I hope y'all shutting up and listen when Sergeant Leek is talking. Alright, so pulling the bolt out, and don't make me yell either because I'm not in the mood. I'm getting a little heady. Heating up the other bolt, and don't be trying to be Superman, trying to take off the bolt when it ain't breaking free. You're just probably going to end up breaking a whole bolt, whatever. We use heat. Let me turn the speaker up because it might interfere on my talking, and then I'm recording something. Hold on. Alright. So, use heat and then break it free. Make sure you use a lot of PB Blaster. So, I'm taking the air ratchet. Want to go ahead and run it out. And I think I need to smoke. And don't ask me no questions about what the hell I just said. Mind your goddamn business and be the hell goddamn grateful. And we in the fucking America, and leave me the fuck alone. And I ain't kill nobody. Alright, so pull a boat out on the ground. Alright, cool. Next, what am I doing? Oh, there is for it's like little pressure lines coming off the rack or whatever, the power steering system, I think. And just move that, take off the bolt and move the bracket out the way so that way you can have enough room to maneuver the bolt. I mean the whole steering rack. Now I can shift it out of the way, and I'll have access to remove the bolt for the lower control arm. Go ahead and get a pry bar. That's what I'm doing right now. And just to give yourself some room to get the bolt out. It's for one of the control arm on one side. You can't get that bolt out because the steering rack is in the way. So that's why you have to just take the two bolts out of the steering rack and just adjust it out the way. You probably noticed on the side that the boot came off of the rack for covering the inner tie rod. Whoever did job on this previously used zip ties, so now I gotta go in and put some stronger. You could use zip ties. Make sure you use strong zip ties. Don't use that clear shit, because that's what they use. Use the black shit. You get what I'm saying? Alright, so what am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Alright, getting the boat out. the one I was talking about, because it's the tire risers in the way or whatever. So I ain't getting no light on this part. My fault. That's my fault and shit. So go ahead and dry the joint out. I mean, I like try not to use certain words, because y'all not gonna like understand. Like somebody asked me the other day, yo, you sound like proper, like, try to sound all proper. What it's because I be wanting to, people understand me. I'm not gonna understand me how I talk the way I talk or whatever. So I try to make it like understandable or whatever. I can't. I like to try to be smart and try to be smart at least. But back to the video, or sound intelligent. So it's two other bolts in a corner back on the back side of the car. You're gonna take those bolts out. There's one on that side, and there is another on the other side. I think I do have pictures. Maybe I'll elaborate on the side, but I shouldn't have to because it's common sense. But maybe I'm gonna check my phone and see if I took pictures. If I did, I'll put it in the video, and you probably already watched by now. If not, to be the fuck disappointed, you should be thankful I posted this goddamn fucking video. All right, keep the language down. All right, so okay. Next, what I'm doing is, I guess, for the lower ball joint, gonna work that out. It's held in with the nut and bolt combo setup, and I'm trying to fit in a socket on one side, and then I'm gonna put. You can't fit a wrench on that side because you don't have no room. So I drove in, used a deep socket and a long 1/2-inch breaker bar, and I got my impact gun. I'm gonna break the bolt free. I think that bolt was 14 or 15. I could be wrong, but I ain't no goddamn Mustang specialist. All right. So I think I'm trying to twist it, but I had a problem because it was like seized up, and they're not more so seized, just the rust preventing it from like coming out. So I took a hammer pretty much, and I kind of like whacked it out. Now it'll be a good time to take out your map gas. Maybe I said propane before or map gas. I'm not sure because I've been forgetting when I be talking, but using map gas, ain't nothing wrong with heating up rusty bolts. Just makes your life a lot easier. So I'm going ahead and whack it out. And I think I did heat it up, but I didn't show you guys. But I mean, either way, it was twisting. But you just gotta like whack it out of place, and you can use a thin a punch or whatever, and then punch it out if you want. And I'm still working it out. So whatever way you gotta do it, just finesse it. It'll come out. And just be patient, goddammit. And I hope y'all paying attention in the video, and I can't wait for this video to end because my voice getting all dry and raspy and shit. And what do I got? Finally got the boat out, and I always like to put myself on the side of the lift so that way I know where things are. You want me on the driveway, make sure you tuck them in a corner, put them in a magnet tray, a bag, bowl, box, whatever. That's you. I don't care. All right. So what are you doing, Leek? God damn it, talking to myself and the third person. Ain't this the third person? But if I'm talking to myself and I'm one person and I'm talking to myself, and that should be like the second person. But that don't make sense though. But all right, so back. What am I doing? Okay, what are you doing, Leek? What are you doing, Leek? Okay, I'm taking a pry bar. Now I got all my bolts from my low control arms out. I am taking the pry bar and I'm trying to pry out the control arm bushings from the subframe. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. So I don't know what I'm pulling out another bolt, I think. I forgot to take out one bolt. So that was the bolt I was telling you about. So if you had a problem, go back and watch it. So I did finally go back and took the bolt out. That's why I couldn't get it out in the first place. So now I got all my low control arm bolts out, and the one on the subframe. So prying that one out in that corner of the frame. So watch it come out. And be careful, because well, if you're standing up and doing it on a lift like me, it'll fall out. Make sure you got your toes and your feet and your hands and everything out of the goddamn way, because you will fuck your shit up. I'm just saying. And it's like a little 20-pound control arm. It could weigh 15 pounds. Don't feel good on your foot. Alright, get what I'm saying? So be the fuck safe, and make sure you got safety glasses and shit, all of that good stuff. So it's gonna take a minute to pry out. Just take your time. Smoke a cigarette, drink your drink. You do what you do, pick your drug. I don't discriminate, because I ain't the fuck perfect. But I'm a good person. Try to like preach that to people. They just don't understand anything what I'm saying. So still prying it out, work my way out. Be careful. Sometimes you gotta rotate the knuckle. Do what you gotta do. Get a help. it's up to you. Just keep being patient. But me, I found a quicker option. I had access to the tip of the ball joint stud. So I went ahead and took an air ratchet, I believe. I lowered the lift. No, took an air hammer. Because I was struggling at this part. So I said, I ain't got time for this shit. And shit was coming out slow and I ain't feel like whacking. So took an air hammer and with a flat tip on it. More so flat on the base. Not like chiseled tip, but a flat tip, and I drove that bitch out. You know, them air hammers come into play. See, you go to air hammer right there, right? All right, so I'm about to, hammer that joint out, and yeah, that's that and shit. So, wait, let me see. Yeah, that joint came out just like that. So, you ain't got no air hammer. Make sure you top up on one. You ain't got one, then you slacking. Like how you gonna be doing jobs like this and you ain't got no air hammer, bro? Like that's gonna make your life a whole lot harder doing suspension jobs. That don't make no sense to me. So just air tools period and shit though, but you need an air hammer. So now I drove it out with the air hammer. I'm good, I'm Gucci. Now I can get this control arm out. I'm solid on the rocks right now. So go ahead and let me see what I'm doing. Yeah, see how that joint fell out? Be careful. Alright, so make sure you do your comparison. I'm comparing my control arms because they are different from left and right. Make sure your bushings is good. Make sure everything's good. Getting it in is going to be a pain in the ass. But what I'm doing, I guess I'm looping up the sides, not the bushings, but the metal contacts on there where the bolt runs through, like the sleeve for it. Just so it can get, it can go in good and not everything be all stiff and I ain't gotta like whack the fuck out of it in there or whatever. So I got a helper. I think that's Mike or I think that's Darren or actually that's Jay, the shop owner. So he's pulling the control the knuckle away from me while I try to maneuver or finesse. That's the word you're gonna use all the time. Finesse the control arm in, and I took a dead blow, rubber dead blow. Of course, don't use no metal because you will damage it. So just put dents in it more. So just hammer it in and make sure when you get it lined up, make sure the holes are lined up. Make sure you guide something through the hole like a bolt, smaller bolt, screwdriver, or a thin punch, and you'll be Gucci. So once I got everything into place, I didn't show you guys how to install it really because installing it is reverse removal. So now I got everything in the place, checking all my bolts, make sure everything is nice and tight. If you got cotter pins, use cotter pins. You probably won't have cotter pins in this, but if you're doing another job, other cars like to use cotter pins, and just use whatever comes in the bag. So I'm Leekautorepair. Make sure you guys hit that goddamn like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. You should be thankful I ain't yell in this video. So Leekautorepair. Alright. I'll holla at y'all.